What's up, world? We here with T.D. Jakez again. I'm going to go right on into the message, you know what I'm saying, because I got something I want to speak on.
Things that she put it in my little area so I could always see it. And it says, don't be so busy making a living that you forget to have a life. That's how she tell me off. She didn't tell me. She just left a sign back here. So every time I'm shaving, I look up, I almost nick myself saying it. Anyway, making a living and having a life, making a living and having a life, making a living and having a life becomes a challenge sometimes. Because sometimes it feels like if I have a life, I do it at the expense of not making a living. And if I'm making a living, sometimes I have to sacrifice to the point that I don't get to enjoy the fruit of my labor, and I don't know how to balance that out and not feel irresponsible. I'm the only guy in here that feels that way. There are no women that feel that way. Are there any people in here that feel that way? Is there somebody online that it becomes difficult?
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home? I'm going to
difficult to figure out how do you balance the bills coming and your need to chill. And you're trying to chill, but you're thinking about the bills. And the bills and the chills get together and they give you goosebumps.
See, that's the thing, T.D. Jakez. We don't need no bills. You know what I'm saying? When God give you a reward and an inheritance from him and he give you that gift, then you don't have to pay no more. Everybody got a unlimited charge card. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no price tags on food and merchandise and all that. We work as charity. Our charity is our work. Our community service, being a servant in heaven, is still, you know, what we are. We are servants. You know what I'm saying? God is love. We make love. And the children of God are the loves we make. You know what I'm saying? And we are servants, T.D. Jakez. We don't have to pay bills no more. We done got to 2024 years, you know what I'm saying? So we don't have to preach on bills no more to make a living, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to preach no more, no way, to make a living. You know, I don't need to hear you preaching even if you doing it for free. I don't want you teaching my people no more, T.D. Jakez. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't understand. You're a pastor and you can't understand a reward and an inheritance from God is a gift from God. And you can't turn that down. That's a must that you take it. It's commanded that you take it. That's the problem with man. His love for money is so goddamn much that he don't want God's way of living where heaven pay for everything, because man is worried about who gonna work for him. If you wasn't such a bad employer, then you know, people would work for you. Now you got to contend with people who don't want to work for you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need no more bills, T.D. Jakez. That's what I'm talking about. You sitting up here preaching and making money, you know what I'm saying, when that's hard-earned money out there for somebody else, and then you come here and lie like you for God and you against God, and then you getting tithe and offering. I told you, will a man rob God? Yes, in tithe and offerings. That's how a man rob God, T.D. Jakez. And you up here preaching on bills when God told you, I gave you a reward and an inheritance. So be happy with it, you know what I'm saying? And stop begging me for more money.